Tina and I am back, and it is about that time for our BoxyCharm unboxing video for September. Now, I did get this box about a week ago, and I did see some spoilers for what was included in this box because I don't get the box ahead of time. I get it when all regular subscriptions go out, which is about mid-month. Mine came a little bit earlier this month, which I was surprised about, but I do pay for this. I subscribe for this service myself, so I don't actually get like the sneak peeks and the early boxes like those who work directly with BoxyCharm. So I am opening my box along with the rest of you. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, Do you guys like the new hair? Yes. So you probably noticed it in my Fenty review video, so I think I'll just touch on it here. I went in for red. I was gonna go deep cranberry for the fall and winter time, but the stylist ended up putting way too much purple in my hair, so it ended up with this violet you can see under here. And initially when I did the color, there was some patchiness left behind, so you could still see the brown from my highlights. It wasn't quite blended in enough, and it was way too purple. So I went and did a touch up, and he added some depth with magenta and then the violet again. And this is all Pravana products, so you can ask your stylist if this is something that you'd be interested in. I still want to do a little bit more blending with it, and I probably want to go a little bit higher with the color, which means I would have to pre-lighten the roots a little bit more. But I think it's a great transition color for the fall and the winter time, because I was just getting sick of the blonde guys. I really wanted a deeper, darker color. I really wanted to go back black, you know, full black, my natural color. But then I was like, I didn't lighten all this time and do all that to my hair to just go back black. So I went with a transition color instead, just to see how I feel about it. And I really like how it turned out. The purple was a little bit too much for work, you know, initially, but we blended it in, darkened it a little bit so it's not as in your face. I mean, you can still definitely see the purple, right? But that's okay. That's okay. I personally like it. But let's go ahead and jump into what's included in this box. I got some sneak peeks. You know how you always see little spoilers of what might be included in the box? A couple of you mentioned that there would be an eyeshadow palette included, and since some people do get their boxes early from BoxyCharm, there are little videos that I saw here and there, which I was actually excited about. You know why? Let's just jump into the box. So let's grab the little insert here. It says the theme for this one is BOXY baddie. So I guess it's all about being a baddie, whatever that means. So the first thing in the box is the Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette from Pure Cosmetics. Now, I already own this palette, so here's why I thought it was a good thing. Even though I knew there was a sneak peek, I was like, great, I already own the palette. I already did an eyeshadow look with the palette. I did swatches in a haul video. I like this palette already. It's a beautiful neutral palette. It has a mirror. It has a marble design with rose gold trim. It's really beautiful, and it has 8 matte neutral shades, like 8 mattes, and then at the bottom it has 4 shimmery, like shiny, more frosty shades. Has a deep bronze, it has like a champagne shade, it has a taupe shade, and then it has a deeper brown. And I think this is such a great palette. The color selection is great for neutral looks. You can use each column as you see it. So each column has coordinating shades, right? Or you can mix and match as you choose. But I really love this palette. In fact, I traveled with this because it was just an easy, foolproof eyeshadow palette with a lot of mattes in there, and then the shimmer shades to like really amp up a look. So I will link the video where I use this palette, and I will also link the haul video in case you want to try it out, but I'm still going to show you swatches in this video. The thing is, because I got this palette as a bonus, I have an extra palette for a giveaway. I mentioned in my previous BoxyCharm video, or was it a haul video? I forget what video it was. No, in the BoxyCharm video. I mentioned that the Tarte palette that they gave us last month, I also already had in my collection, so that I was going to add as a giveaway. So in this video, there is going to be a giveaway for this palette here, which is the Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries. Now, I don't have the box for this because it doesn't come in a box within the BoxyCharm. It is just sealed. I didn't touch it. I have my own that I touched and swatched. but it has the little insert over it. So I have this for a giveaway, as well as the Tarte palette that was in August's BoxyCharm. So look out in the description box. Go ahead, click in the description box. I have a Google form that you can fill out. It asks for all your information, and then you can select which one of the palettes you want to win. So it's either or you can just enter twice for both palettes. But I figured it was a great way to do a giveaway in this video. So yeah, you can win one of two palettes, and I do think both of those palettes are really good, and there is even a coupon code included in the box. It says off your next purchase, you can use the code BOXYSEPT, which is BOXYSEPT, for 25% off your purchase. So you can go ahead and use that. That's always a good thing. The palette retails for $34, which I think is actually a decent price, and on purecosmetics.com you can get discounts of 15%, 10%, 20%, 25%, and you can get it for even cheaper. So if there's anything else you want to check out on the Pure Cosmetics website, you can use that 25% off code. It says this essential palette is filled with highly pigmented and silky smooth eyeshadow. Completely agree. Really love that palette. Now the other thing they included was this eyebrow pencil from MAC. It's $18. This is their spiked eyebrow pencil. This used to be my jam. This retails for $18, and I started out using the MAC brow pencils, and the shade spiked is what I actually used. I since have used other pencils, and I like other pencils more. I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz for the longest, and then I switched over to the Brow Beater by Urban Decay, which I absolutely love. So I am going to probably give this one away too. I'll probably include it with the palette. Now I'm gonna toss in a couple of extras with the palettes. I'm not just gonna send the palettes to you guys if you win, so I'll probably just toss in this brow pencil. So yeah, we'll see that in an upcoming giveaway as well. Now the next thing up is the Ultra Satin Lip product from ColourPop. This is $6, and it says it's high pigmentation and a satin matte finish in liquid lipstick form to keep your lips soft and comfy all day. Now the thing about the satin the Ultra Satin Lips from ColourPop is that it's a little bit more hydrating, a little bit more forgiving than their Ultra Matte Lips. This one is the shade Littlestitious. Where did that come from? I know where that doesn't that come from somewhere? Well, anyhow, this is a very light, muted pink shade. It's a rosy pink, very light though. Again, more comfortable. This is not necessarily a shade that I would wear on its own. I couldn't wear it on its own, let's be honest. I would have to use a lip liner or something else with this, but it's a very creamy, milky pink shade. I don't actually have a shade. I don't think I have any shades like this in my collection. So I will go ahead and try that out. I'll probably save it for a look that I'm going to do with all my BoxyCharm products that I have compiled. And, you know, I'm going to do it towards the end of the month. Now, the other thing is a loose blush. This is from Studio Makeup, retails for $35. No, 7 grams of product, so you do get a lot of product in here, but $35 for Studio, no ma'am, not for this, not at all. It's a loose powder blush, comes in a little twist off like this, and you just twist around. I like that it has a sifter and you twist it so you can secure the product so it's not just all over the place. But $35, I don't think so. It's a rosy tan shade. It's a pretty color, and I would actually use this as a blush for myself because it would match my skin tone as a very subtle, like muted blush, and I think it would go with the majority of skin tones. But if you're darker than me, it might come off a little bit lighter. Because it's a rosy nude, it won't necessarily come off as ashy, but it's gonna be a lighter shade, so you want to probably use it as a highlighter or mix it in with a blush that you have already to lighten it up. But it's a nice nudie color. That price though, no, the price that could tea. It says it's a lightweight blush and it provides a vibrant pop of color for the most natural, healthy look. I do think it's going to give a very natural, healthy glow to the cheeks. Now, the next thing they have is a face perfecting brush. This is from bareMinerals, and this retails for $28, and it says this patented makeup brush lets you adjust your foundation coverage by the drop for a perfectly seamless foundation application. Now, this has a little bit of a cutout in the center of it. I don't know if you can see that, But this came out with the bareMinerals foundation that was the liquid dropper form. And you could drip it into the brush and buff the foundation all over your skin. I didn't like that foundation because I couldn't find a shade, and then I didn't like the coverage of it. But the brush always intrigued me because it was different. However, I would not have paid that price for the brush. It's a nice brush, and I do think it's a great one for foundation because it's very soft. So I am going to get use out of it, and I love these more flat top kabuki type brushes, but I don't think the little divot in the middle really, it's not that innovative. I mean, it's different, it's new, but it doesn't really accomplish that much more than a regular brush would. But I like this, and I'm gonna use it. So it's a nice brush to include, and it's from a pretty decent brand as well. Now the last thing I have is the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask by Briogeo. This retails for $20. It's an intensive weekly treatment to restore essential hydration and enhance hair's resilience to protect against future damage. Now, I have had samples of this. I have had a full size of this, and I didn't like it at all. Like, I really didn't like this product. It actually made my hair feel a little bit more dry and like straw, and it didn't help to detangle my hair. My hair didn't feel hydrated. It didn't feel soft and just luxurious after. And it's a mask, and I prefer to use masks in my hair because instead of using just a regular conditioner, because I find masks are just more hydrating. However, I just found this very drying. Even though it has like avocado oil, sweet almond oil, some aloe extracts, orange peel oil, like it has a ton of oil in here, but the second ingredient is alcohol, and it's not the regular alcohol that we're used to. It's brassica alcohol, which they say is derived from coconut, vegetable, or plants. I still don't like this. It just dries my hair out more than it conditions it, and I don't like it one bit. So probably just gonna mix it. I'm gonna use it up though. Like what I do with these things, I don't like to waste conditioner. I will mix it in with another conditioner just to get some use out of it, but I don't really love this, and I really don't love the Briogeo products either. Sue me, sorry about it. I know a lot of people here on YouTube use Briogeo and say great things about it. For me, it doesn't work, and I don't know if it's because of my hair texture. Like, I have a mixed texture, so maybe that's just me, and straight hair prefers it, but for my hair, no ma'am, no, it does not do what I need it to do. So overall, the retail value for this box is $141, and like I said before, and I've always said, I pay $20 per month, a little under $20. It's like $19.95, but it's $20 per month, and I get like tons of products that I believe are worth the investment in this box. And I think BoxyCharm is just one of those subscription boxes that's worth it. This palette alone is worth it to me. It's such a good palette. I really love this palette. So be sure to enter the giveaway. I will leave the form again down below. So fill out the information if you are interested, and I left it like that because I want people who are interested to enter and select the prize that they want to win. This way it makes sure that it goes to somebody who wants it, and I'm not just picking some random winner. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think this box, it's not my favorite box so far because there are a couple of products in here that I don't care for. The mask, I don't care for. The blush, it's okay. $35, no. But it's okay. I'll use it, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait. Oh man, no. The brow pencil, while I think it's a great brow pencil, I just don't use this. But it's still a good brow pencil. If you've never tried MAC brow pencils, I think it's a great chance to try it out. The brush, I think I really like. And I like their brushes that they've been included. And they've been including some nice brushes. So, like the brush. The Ultra Satin Lip, it's a different formula, better formula than the Ultra Matte, but the color is not necessarily the best for me. So, this is not my favorite box so far. But the palette almost makes it okay. So let me know what you guys think. What did you get? Did you get anything different? I love hearing what you guys got and what you think of the other products that you got. So if you got something different, let me know what you think and what you think overall of this specific box. I personally, my favorite thing out of it is the palette because I love my palette. So let me know what you guys got, what you think. How's it going? Is everybody okay? Is everybody safe? Oh my God. There are so many natural disasters happening right now. So I am praying and sending my best wishes out to all those in the Caribbean, in Mexico, in Miami, in Florida, in Texas, that in Louisiana, like any place that has been affected by these hurricanes, the earthquakes. So much is going on, and it's not just in my close vicinity. Like, there's so much happening in China. There's so much happening. Like, there's so much happening, and I just hope that my videos can provide you a place of escape where you can just take a break from what's going on and have some fun with makeup. But at the same time, I want you to still keep in your mind and in your prayers and in your thoughts those people that are affected by these disasters. Just try to send a little bit of a positive thought out into the universe for anyone who may be going through some hard times right now that may not even have anything to do with the natural disasters, but they're just going through a hard time. A little bit of positivity, if we can just spread some of that energy, hopefully somebody who needs it will get that back from the universe. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave full details down in my description box, along with links to my Instagram and Twitter page, where you should definitely be following me along. And if you aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, thumbs up, give me some support, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.